So then we're talking about writing small numbers in scientific notation. These are numbers you mean very small decimal. Just to review here, scientific notation is a number between 1 and 10. Here we have our number between 1 and 10, multiplied by 10, raised to a certain power. So that's what scientific notation is, a number between 1 and 10, bigger than 1, or 1 or bigger, and then less than 10. Multiplied by 10 raised to some power. Our power is really an exponent. When we think powers, we're thinking exponent. In this case, we have the number 3,780,000 as an exponent in scientific notation. And we looked at this slide last time here. We have some small numbers here. Very small things. Grains of sand, the weight of steam, the weight of a molecule. Very, very small things. We want to be able to write those in a much easier way than having, however many zeros there are here in front of this 3, 0, right? I want to be able to write those out in scientific notation. A lot easier to comprehend how many zeros are in front of it and how small exactly it is. So we're doing very similar steps here. We're going to express here this number. I don't know how to say it. Remember, it's underneath the decimal. It would be 43 10,000ths. So we have 43 10,000ths, and we're going to write this in scientific notation. So we're going to first off write the number without the decimal. We also dropped the 0 in front of the decimal here. So we got rid of that number we had up here. We got rid of the number and the decimal in front here. So we have 0043. We're going to place the decimals if the first number is 1 or more but less than 10. That was our definition, a number between 1 and 10. So I'm going to put the decimal right here. So I have 4.3, between 1 and 10. Then I'm going to count how many places I had to move the decimal. I had to move it 1, 2, 3 spots. Right? Move the decimal back 3 stops. The negative numbers, okay? I moved it back 3 spots because it was backwards. Let's give me that -3. Remember, the exponent of the power is how many spots I moved that decimal. Here I'm moving back 3 spots. It's like dividing by 10, which is the same as 1/10. So I divided by 10 3 times. You drop the zeros to the left of the most non-zero digit. So I'm going to get rid of all these zeros that were in front because they don't hold any value now. And I get 4.3 times 10 to the -3rd power. Here we're not going to make this into a positive exponent. We're going to leave it as -3rd. Because I want all my scientific notation problems written out the same way. So that would be that number in scientific notation. On your notes, you have this problem here. Go ahead and try pausing the video and doing it on your own here, and then I'll play it, and then hit play, and then you'll see me go through here. You can check to see if you did it correctly. So I'm going to write the number now without the decimal, or that's 0. I'm going to get rid of those 2 things. I'm going to write the other 5 zeros. And the 8, 3, 2. Rewrite these down here. Now I'm going to put the decimal so that my number is between 1 and 10. If I put it right there, I have 83. That's not between 1 and 10. So that's not where my decimal is going to go. It would have to go between the 8 0.32. That's between 1 and 10, right? So that's where my decimal has to go. Count how many places I had to move the decimal. I moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places. So I'm going to have 8.32 times 10, and I move it back 6 places. -6. Okay. So that's how we express small numbers in scientific notation. When I move that decimal forward, I get a positive power. I get a positive power. If I'm moving it backwards here, I'm getting a negative power, negative exponent. Okay. We will do some work with these in class tomorrow.